Good morning, children. I actually just rambled for 8 minutes on another video about college sports because I'm wearing bulldog pajamas, but whatever. It's 60 degrees. It's 6:30 or so in the morning on Monday morning, December 7th. So positive action plan, December 7th. Unless you have peace of mind, you are not a free person. Peace of mind is liberating. When you have faith and confidence in yourself, based upon a realistic assessment of your ability to achieve your definite purpose, your security cannot be threatened by external forces. Now I know why I don't do these at dark 30, because it's hard to read. Your security cannot be threatened by external forces. You will know that your faith in yourself is justified, and you will be free to pursue any goal, so long as it does not violate the laws of God or the rights of your fellow man. Wow, there you go. That's powerful right there. Your spiritual nourishment should include a study of the works of the great writers and philosophers, contemplation of grand thoughts that have been examined by leading thinkers throughout history will help you gain insight into your own feelings and beliefs and enable you to lead a more thoughtful, more fulfilling existence. Only when your convictions are based upon study and introspection can you develop the intellectual security that leads to peace of mind. Peace of mind is another word, in my opinion, another phrase for confidence, right? Because when he's talking about when your convictions, when your thoughts, when your beliefs are based on study and thought, introspection is a $10 word for, deep thought and inner thought and inner examination of yourself and your thoughts. It will hold up. That's very true. We talked about being a leader and how nobody will follow you if you don't believe in yourself. There's nothing for them to believe in. You're not giving them any substance to grab onto and to follow. So that's, to be that rock for people, to be that strong, guy who takes the lead, sailing in the front of the ship up on the bow, with the wind blowing in your face, however you want to picture it. That does require some soul searching and knowing absolutely who you are. That's a great point, and one that I really haven't read anywhere else in any the regular books that entrepreneurs read to kind of get stuff going. So that nugget inside this book is exactly what he's talking about. So, you all know the story by now. The guy was leaving town, going back to get medical care in his home country of Great Britain. He put on the local Facebook group, "Hey, I'm leaving, I got books for sale." I saw Napoleon Hill. Boom, I had read Think and Grow Rich years and years ago, 20, 30 years ago. Knew it was a great book, but knew Napoleon was a good writer. And I picked up this positive action plan, 365 meditations for making each day a success. And also, Thailand is largely a Buddhist country. And while I'm a Catholic, Irish Catholic, Christian, I never went to church. Well, I shouldn't say never, but I very seldom went to church. I wasn't a regular church attending Christian Catholic. So when I moved over here, I was intrigued by Buddhism and I wanted to learn more about it, and I still do. COVID and this restaurant have sort of taken a lot of my attention and energy and time and focus away from the things that I wanted to do as far as retiring, here in Thailand. And one of them was researching Buddhism more. So when I saw that meditations, 365 meditations, I was kind of like, oh, cool. That sounds cool. Let me check this out. I'm interested in that. So I got this book, and as I've been reading this stuff to you, there's an old saying about the teacher learning more than the student, or the best way to learn is to teach. And it's been dynamite. I mean, it's been a great refresher course. A lot of the stuff I'm familiar with already because I've been studying this stuff pretty much my whole life. But especially in the last 4 to 5 years, or no, it was more than that. I started the company 4 years ago, but like I joined my local real estate group in 2009. So I would say I was an entrepreneur. Well, I quit my job in 2001. So that really, to be fair, that's when started the entrepreneurship. I bought a business. I became a business owner in 2001. Even before that, I was a consultant, 1099, but still, yeah, the real estate stuff, I would say, happened in the last 10 years. The focus where it was really became the driving force of my life. And, you know, quitting my corporate job, getting off the corporate and go around, whatever, was 20 years, in 2001. This is going to be 2021 pretty soon here. Thank God. Get rid of 2020. It sucked. Hopefully we're all a lot more prosperous. And here's the thing, too. I say that we're all a lot more prosperous in 2021. Understand there's people right now in your town, including the one I left, there's people here making money in pie. I'm not, because it's a Westerner guest house restaurant. But there's people along that walk-in street that I talk about that are making a nice living right now in this climate with COVID, with limited tourists. There's people in Jacksonville, Florida, making money, buying houses, fixing them, flipping them, renting houses. You know, there's money being made. So yes, 2020 sucked. I get it. I understand. But don't fall into that trap of thinking that you can't do what you want to do. You can't get your hustle and grind on because 2020 sucks. Yes, it sucks. Great. But that's not an excuse. Still do what you do. I'm starting a new venture. I'm starting the guitar, it's the music store. Came up with the name. I think I told you. I'm not sure if I shared it or not. Samurai Music. Yeah, Samurai, with swords. Yeah, Samurai Music. That's going to be the name of it. Japanese guitars in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and you know, I'll build it up and promote it and market it, and I already got some ideas. I'm going to get a really hot Thai model, like a spokeslady, whatever, to come and like play guitar and you know. Interact with the staff and all that stuff there, and do commercials. I'm really going to blitz it. I'm going to put a lot into launching this place and putting it on the map, because marketing is everything. If people don't know that you have a product, how can they buy it, right? Nobody can come to your store and buy your goods, and if they don't know your store's there. So plan to do a lot of marketing, especially in the beginning, get it going. Those models are called Thai Pretties. Can you imagine in America? Yeah, American Pretty. Yeah, American Beauty. There you go. It's a movie, American Beauty. But yeah, Thai Pretties are pretty young people, men and women, but mostly women. And they hire them to wear bikinis and do car expos, like the old Autorama shows in the United States back in the 60s and 70s. It used to be a big deal. Boat shows, when the boat manufacturers once a year put out their boats, you know, and show all their models and stuff. They've got pretty young people, usually, like I said, women, but sometimes men, models, and they stand on the float and go, you know, like Vanna White on the Wheel of Fortune, right? She flipped the letters, that kind of gig, you know what I mean, to stand up there and look good. So I'm gonna find one from a modeling agency in Chiang Mai that plays guitar, you know, acoustic, whatever, and hire her to do some promo stuff. And what's funny is you're like, oh, you're gonna do TV ad? No, number one, I'm sure that's way super expensive. And really the type of people who watch TV are the older generation, like my girlfriend. When I say she's older, she's 44. But the people I'm trying to reach are college age. So I'm gonna do these videos on YouTube and Facebook marketing. So, you know, it's a different world. So that's another thing, is adapt to the world around you. It's moving. If you don't move with it, you're gonna be left behind. That's it for today, kiddies. Good stuff. Once again, I'm so impressed with Napoleon and his thoughts and writings. I'm very glad I picked up the book. I've learned a lot and refreshed a lot, and my memories definitely help keep me sharp. I hope you guys are getting some value from it too.